You do not have to be popular or have any type of credentials to start building community. Last night I did a class on networking and building your community, and I really wanted to drive home the point that whenever you invite people to a place, whether you're doing a book club, if you're into fitness and you want to get a group of people together, or if you're interested in entrepreneurship and you want to bring people together, you do not need to feel any sort of rejection or pain if people don't show up. That's more about them than it is about you, especially if they already signed up. And a lot of people, because of that fear of rejection, and sometimes it's unresolved shame as well, like if you have unresolved shame of something that you've kept buried deep down inside, it can make rejection really hard because you feel like you're wearing a sign on your head that says I'm a fraud. And somebody not showing up to something that you posted about, or people signing up and not coming, it plays a story in your head making you believe that perhaps they do know I'm a fraud. It's that imposter syndrome, right? And so I just want to tell you guys, I have 150,000 followers or so on LinkedIn, and I will have 50 people sign up for an event and 4 could show up. That is not saying anything about me. That is something that happened in their own lives. They had, their kids got sick, they changed their mind, they didn't feel good, they didn't feel like socializing. So I tell people, if you want to start small and start building community, the first thing that you can do is go through the contacts in your phone and just write down all the contacts of people that you haven't seen in a while, that you feel like you have similar interests, and just message 5 different people and say, hey, I really wanted to start building community. I want to get better at networking. I want to build my relationships. I picked 5 people that I feel are like-minded. What are your thoughts on coffee this week at 2 p.m. at Starbucks in X city? And maybe 3 out of the 5 show up, and you 3 could decide, you know what, we're going to do this next week too. Hey, we're going to do this next week. Let's make this a weekly thing. And that's how a lot of this stuff started for me. Whether it's my Tuesday morning recovery calls, we've been showing up on Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. for the last 5 years. That's the one thing that's important. You might not have any following, or you might not feel popular, or this might be a really nervous undertaking for you. But as long as you're consistent and you're consistently showing up, that will build the credibility, and people, the right people, you will attract the right people, and they will come around when the time is right. I cannot stress enough that having the courage to just show up and invite people to join you will help you break through so many barriers that are standing in your way for your confidence and your success. And I say it all the time, your network is your net worth. If you have a huge network and you find yourself in a place where you're raising money, or you need a job, or you're looking for some kind of assistance for anything, having a big network really gives you a shortcut to getting solutions to many of the problems we face in life. And for those of you who are Christians, you know that God calls us to love God and love others. We cannot do this life without community, and God will use people to speak to you. It says that, I believe, in Exodus. And so if you're not surrounding yourself with people, and if you're isolating, you know the enemy wants you to isolate. If you're isolating, it's going to be really hard for you to hear what God has planned for you, and the guidance that God is giving you, and what step to take next. And I will tell you, for me, yes, I hear from God in my Bible studies. I hear from God in my dreams. But most of the time, I hear God through people. So I hope someone got something out of that today.